here with more Cuphead! Last time we made it to Inkwell Isle for the first time. Oh, I just realized we didn't spend any of our 5 coins we earned at that time. We got sassed by a sapient fork, found our 3rd and final super, got some achievements, took some names and contracts. It all could have gone so much worse in essence. Why don't we not? Let's just go buy something from the store. I'm not sure I'm really feeling like I desperately need any of this. I'm really liking the setup we have. Although a full screen piercing 3-way shot sounds kind of neat. Hold lock button to narrow spread, so I was saying earlier I didn't know what that meant. I get what it means. It's like you go from wide to constraining the bursts if you know you're going to be hitting a more precise target rather than going for coverage, but hence the name Converge. I guess I was just saying I didn't know how I would be able to tell when that would be the most useful time to use it. Or rather, not that I wouldn't know, but it would take a lot of brain power to know. I'm tempted to get that one just because I haven't gotten a new gun in a while, and I'm feeling like I know I have the problem of tending to get stuck in my ways with a gun I really like, or a weapon I really like, or a build I really like in games like these. But at the same time, I really like the ones we have. So even though I know I have a tendency to get stuck in my comfort zone, part of me is just like, it would be a nice clean 5 coins to spend on this twin heart. I'll just get the electro bolt, shall we? And there is another gun, crack shot. EX shot is P turret. Straight shot with good damage, so it's kind of like a better P shooter, I guess, but maybe not as much range. Breaks into weaker aimed projectiles. Weaker aimed projectiles. I wonder what that means. The EX is turret. Again, sounds all very complex and like way above my brain level and pay grade. I will say though, it feels like it may just mean that I'm improving, but I don't think I'm improving that much. It feels like the game's been getting easier as it went along. Like World 1, Hildeberg and Candy Carnation. Candy Carnation is still the hardest fight I feel like I've done in the game yet. Ruby and Croaks took a fair bit of thinking and brain power. The root pack wasn't that bad, and Gooby the Clone was just the only thing that was difficult about it really was the only 2 things were the one, there's that weird hitbox on when it leans back, its hitbox goes forward for some reason, and that it randomly picks between a far jump and a short jump for the phases where it's hopping, which is a little intense. But that still made it a challenging fight. World 2, things started chilling out a bit, and most of these fights were more like an average challenge level, I would say. Grim Matchstick was fairly difficult. Wally Warbles wasn't too easy. But fight for fight, I feel like World 1 definitely had more hard fights than World 2 or World 3 so far. Neither of the 2 fights, the bosses we've done in World 3, I would say were all that difficult. They were probably among the easier we've done in the game. So anyway, difficulty is subjective a decent bit when it comes to something like this, where it's about learning patterns, because our brains don't all learn patterns in the same way, but I just find it interesting that the difficulty curve has felt like that for me. It was just starkly getting easier as it goes on. Anyway, let's knock out some bosses, shall we? Like I was saying in the end of last episode, I doubt we'll get through all of World 3 today. We usually do about 4 encounters per episode, so I would say we're getting close to the end of the bosses, and if we choose to do the run and gun, then not that close to the end of the bosses, but sometimes you get a Wally Warbles or a Matchstick that takes up the whole episode anyway, so let's find out this honeycomb one that I forgot to read the name of again. It's a B, we can be sure about that. Oh, it's a rising stage, very interesting. Okay, so we're starting with fighting this B officer thing. What's the bomb do? Oh, it splits into stingers. Okay. I just shot a bunch of worker bees. I'm sorry. They're so sad, and I feel bad about doing this, but I can't really aim this star very well, so it's gotta be this way. I'm sorry to say. Oh, okay, right. Something wrecked the platform from beneath me. I didn't realize what it was, though. Okay, we got rid of that sort of, like, officer thing. Not sure what was going on with that yet, but okay, there's a lot of... This is a bit like the Matchstick one, where you're focusing on a platforming stage at the same time that you're also... kind of trying to do a boss fight, so it's a little tricky now. Okay. Oh, these things going up and left. It's kind of horrifying. Okay. Hey, sugar, this honey is off limits. Now scram! I don't know why it makes that noise every time we start the fight, but okie doke. Oi, oi, oi! Got it. Okay, so this first phase is avoid the worker bees, parry the stingers when you find which one is to be parried. Oh my god, you can go off screen in a really horrifying way by jumping the platforms above. Parry those stingers or avoid them, but otherwise than that, the officer doesn't do too much, just wanders back and forth. So it would be nice if we get a parry to get it to the next floor or whatever, and to get you some meter, but it's not the priority, shouldn't be really, probably. Until we're going for max rank, I suppose. Phase 1 down without too much hassle. This next phase, these bullets, they go up and left while you can't really jump through the middle. Or can you jump through the chain? I don't know that, I guess. Oh, wait, this is new. I've never seen you doing it. Oh, okay, just get away from the triangle. Okay, are those the pink things that I can parry? I can't tell if those are parryable pink things or not. Okay, so when you're on one side, just try and get sort of in the middle so that the triangle situation isn't bad. Okay, stay away from the head, obviously. I was just trying to... Can I go through the chain? I mean, I guess I can poof through it. There is that. So that... Oh, man. I don't know what to do about these bullets that go up and weave in and out. At least this boss doesn't seem to have loads of health. Okay, if it's going up like that, and there's one on either side, I don't know, I guess you probably just want to poof through one, but that would require being on the same altitude as it while it's going up and doing this. That's a bit of a mental front flip one has to do. In fact, perhaps a front flip, triple, quadruple front flip with a twist at the end. Okay, if I'm getting a little better at this, maybe I can risk the odd spread fire attack on the officer thing, just to make it go a little faster. I should not have just run into you, though. That was a bad way to do that. Okay, it's because I was occupying my brain power trying to remember to swap between the weapons. But yeah, that first phase, in fact, this whole fight generally does not have loads of health. Okay, what's the queen going to do to start? Oh, we're going to start with over there. Thank you for that helpful warning sign. Okay, I want to be kind of somewhere in the middle here, because this... Oh, never mind, this is entirely new and I have no idea what to do about it. Can I just bounce off this thing? Okay. Okay, so just bounce off that thing, I guess. Okay, I was expecting the triangles thing. But while we're in wizard phase, it's different. Got it? Okay. Yes, I am up, aren't I? Okay. Get a few of these going out on you, and avoid the stingers. Oh, I got hit by one while I was off screen. That doesn't seem entirely fair. Ow, okay. So just take a mulligan on that one, please. A swell battle, you say? Well, we've certainly had sweller. Okay, I don't want to be near that thorn bomb, but I can launch some of these into you while you're here. Missed the parry straight up by landing on the platform. Okay, I'm getting confused about which gun I have equipped. This isn't great, but you gotta be nearly done with this phase. So I got a bunch of good star hits, spread fire hits on you. I could probably just finish it off by doing this. Okay, there we go. That was not very clean, but we didn't get hit. You're showing up over there. So I'm not entirely sure all of what gamut of spells you can take here. Okay, it's triangles, so we want to stay away from the points of the triangle. Ow! As I failed to do there. Can we parry the ones that come out of it, though? I'd like to know that. And I have not yet gotten the chance to find out. This is where you're doing the thing where your head dangles. This is the one I'm most scared of at the moment. So I think I just want to blast onto it with my best attacks. What do I do about this? Oh, I would have had to poof back to the left side, I guess. Yeah, see, we were nearly done with that, so I'm thinking offense is the way to deal with those things I'm scared of here. I should, rather than try and get really good at dodging them, I should just try and get really good at bringing down the phase quickly, is how I should compartmentalize that. I don't really know why I fell off the platform there. I didn't hit down and jump. I'm pretty sure I hit jump before hitting right, but whatever. Sorry, I should have swapped the stars much sooner there. Get an easy parry on this one for some meter build. Nearly done with this phase, and I was going to try and poof through that, and I just forgot what button to press. In the end there. Okay, we're starting with this scary thing. Launch lots of hits on you. Oh, I tried to poof over there, but there were no platforms. Okay, I guess poofing in between the sides is really the way to do this. God, but it's horrible and it just never ends. Ah, okay. I survived that phase once. It's a miracle. Okay, maybe just try and blast you with a whole bunch of hits before you can do too much magic here, so that this phase is over. Okay, it's the bouncy ball. This one, the one I'm least afraid of, but I'm still afraid of it. Oh, there can be more than one. Okay, now I'm terrified of it. I take it back. Get away from me! I was hoping it would just go over my head. Did we make it to the last phase? We did not. I know it's a kind of heat cease to you, but I thought it would have enough momentum, from the sideways momentum, that it would just kind of go past me there. It did not, for the asking. Okay, do a little bit of hits before this thorn thing comes at us. Thorny, singery attack thing. Actually, I should probably just be on spread the whole time for this phase, really, because I'm going to be chasing you down, and it's probably going to be faster if I'm just charging at you. Probably should just do this first phase hitless, because that second phase trips me up so bad. So I should just go into this next phase with more health where possible. The range on this spread fire is lower than my normal gun, obviously, but it's still decent. Goes about half the screen, I would say. Oh, okay, that was an instance where I fell to the platform trying to jump up, because it's the same button, for reasons I will not quite ever understand. I mean, I guess it might be a little cumbersome to do it with a different button, but if it were up to me, it would be a different button, or you'd have the option to set it as a different button, at least. I don't feel like I should ever drop through the floor accidentally by pressing jump like that to try and jump away. Those are the exact opposite directions, down and up. The same button shouldn't do them, if you ask me, but whatever. It doesn't block you in too many fights, but when it does, it really is seriously trouble. I did it by accident there, but it actually played in my favor that time. I'll launch the stars just for briefly here while I'm far away from you. I didn't mean to get far. It's ought to just about take you out. Although it just rubs its shoulder poutingly, like, indignantly. Like, can't believe you did that. I was not trying to go down. I was trying to go up. Okay. Ah, why is there no platform here? No fair. Okay. Okay, you don't actually, there is no hitbox on the puddle of honey at the bottom. It's just the bottom of the screen that hurts you, so you can let the puddle of honey touch you a little bit. It's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, before you cast your first spell, may as well dump some hits out on here. Okay, I'll parry all that just to get up over here. Maybe I should now swap to stars. Don't know what to do here. Oh, I had more health? I thought I was at 1 health. There. So I thought that was the end of that. All right, you popped it down there. Are you going to do the triangle situation now? I may as well just blast one of these into you. You'll probably get a chance to cast your one spell before phase changing here. I must be able to parry these pink things. I just haven't managed it yet. That's the end of that phase, maybe? Or are we still in phase 2 and you're going to do the chain thing now? Oh, you are. I'm really not doing damage fast enough. Oh no, this is new. Unless this is still part of phase 2, but I don't think so. Oh, sorry, I got distracted by the hypnotic lights. It fell off. Dominate and bominate. That's how I be. Oh, you were turning into a plane that was going to do with bomb stuff. Oh, okay, I see. So it is one of those situations where even though it didn't actually do the phase change, it wasn't like it was invulnerable. I was dealing damage to its third phase for all that time before it swaps to its third phase, which is very generous of the game. Well, not generous. It's how it should be, but a lot of games don't do it that way. That's what I mean. So it feels generous. We nearly got halfway through that phase before it launched a single attack just because of the damage we did on phase 2. Understood. Okay, so we have no idea what's going on with phase 3 yet, except that it turns into a plane, presumably to drop bombs. But we will see. I'm sort of surprised we did we said dominate and abominate, but no pollinate joke there. I guess it doesn't really rhyme. But anyway, I feel like my time's going to be an issue for getting the max rank on this battle, because I really do the second phase slowly. I just got to be a bit more aggressive during these things where I have the opportunity, though. Okay, and get a little better at parrying. Oh, wait, does the triangle itself... Okay, the triangle itself does hurt me, okay. I was thinking I was allowed to pass through it to avoid the things it shoots out, but no. It is also a hitbox. Good to know. Okay, this first phase, though, if you're really aggressive, can go by in, like, genuinely, like, 15 seconds, so... It is worth it to just stack on the hits. I can't believe I got hit by the worker bee there. So I'm very much liking the plan of just dump as much offense on this thing as possible. And in fact, it's sort of the same way for phase 2. The only time I'm not launching into it with... Oh, that thing was hard to see because it went behind the other projectiles. The only time I'm not going to have the spread fire on for phase 2 is if I get forced to the other side by some projectile. Otherwise, I was trying to jump there to get ahead of the next platform, but it dropped under it because that's the same button for reasons. For sad reasons that make me sad. But it is okay, because... Oh, I got hit by their hat at that point. Okay, sorry. That's why I was trying to jump to preempt the thing coming up to get me last time, but it ended up making me drop to the platform into them. Okay, so get to this one, jump up and then aim down, then jump up, then aim down. Then we should just about finish them off with these blasts of hits. Okay, I did not finish them off as much as I was expecting, so we'll just finish it off with these few stars. They'll be done in a moment now. It would be nice if I got a parry here to get some more meter, but it's not so. Where are you dropping in? Dropping in here? Do they always drop down to start? I don't think so, because sometimes they did the chain thing first, right? Maybe they just always drop where you are. Okay, get away from the triangle thing. I feel like I did not really have enough time to get away from that. But that's fine. Oh, another triangle on me. Cool. Okay, no, they give you enough time to get away. I was just being a coward. Okay. Is it chain thing now? This is a much better, easier opportunity to deal damage, but it's a lot harder to not die. Okay. Poof onto this one. You're kind of just trying to go where their bullets just were, I guess. Eek. I don't know. It's difficult, whatever that you're supposed to do here. I'm not good at it yet. And perhaps I never will be. Are we on to phase 3 yet? Or, yes, it would appear so. So you're going to turn into a plane. I've almost got my supercharged. I can deal damage now, so I may as well do that now. Oh, I'm going to spawn in your wings then, aren't I? I'm going to die. Nope, I'm alright. Okay, what's this about? Ooh, okay. Oh, from the bottom. Okay, sure. Maybe I should be aiming down then. Ooh, okay, and avoiding fists. Okay, maybe... I was about to say, maybe my EX shot from my spread fire would help here, because it would send 3 of them down, and maybe they'd hit the wings and it. But not that I had one built up anyway. So here's a question. Is my smoke bomb helping any here? And I'm not 100% sure it is. I think I'm going to go with the extra health for this one. I feel like I'm going to need all the health I can get for that final phase. Since I've proven not really reliable at the second phase at all. And this phase does not have much health, so it'll be give us a good sense for how much that's weakening our attack power. To see how quickly it takes us to get rid of this one. It did take a little bit longer. I would say it took like a second or 2 more. So it's not actually all that bad in exchange for an extra hit point. Considering I don't think the smoke bomb was helping us get through this chain, right? The chain isn't a hitbox. Okay. I had that feeling because it feels like even if you didn't have that charm, you would be expected to get past the head, right? Okay, there's 2 hits already. We have 1 health now if I didn't have this charm. Okay. Dump on all the offense we can here before you've done your first spell. It's going to come toward me, so parry through it. What the hell just happened? I parried, went up through the platform, and it, like, magnet pulled me down onto the platform, so I got hit by the ball. That was really weird. I was expecting it would parry off the ball and I would go through it up to the platform above it, but I, like, parried off the ball, went up, and then down onto the platform that was beside the ball. That was very, very odd, but anyway, I'm about to die now, so see you later. Oh, I survived that somehow with magic. Please, can this ball be gone when the next attack is happening? Thank you. Launch on a bunch of these before the triangle comes to ruin everything, and then now the triangle's on, and I should have parried that. Oh, we were just about to swap to the final phase there. Yeah, I think Hearts is the way to go. On this one. I could just stand there to avoid that one. Oh, they put that one in the foreground effects. That's mean. I almost missed it. This should just about get rid of you if I just throw a few more stars in. Okay. Now swap to spread again for this phase. So far they've been regularly and recently going on the right-hand side here. Don't know why they have a preference for that, for spawning there, because I would assume it would be random. I know it can happen elsewhere. I'll just launch on a few more hits of these before I poof to... I should just poof to the other side. Oh my god, go away from me, ball! Why is ball chase me so mean? Okay, I only got hit once there. We're doing triangles now. All the platforms disappeared just in time for that. I'll jump over here and then swap to some stars. See if I can scoot through you. Okay, that was just really poorly done all around. You gotta have done just about enough damage that you're swapping to phase 3 now, I would imagine. Oh no, we're still doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna get a whole bunch of damage on this before... Oh, why did I do this? I'm gonna be down here. Oh no, it keeps my position on screen, that's right. But I'm not invincible for after it, that's also right. Okay, that was really poorly done in several ways. I was not trying to jump down there. But again, we got a whole bunch of damage on it before it even swapped to phase 3, so... I'm feeling like it's gonna be one of the situations where I don't even have to learn phase 3 if we're just really offensive for phases 1 and 2. Well, I felt like we were just gonna cross the entire screen there for a second. Okay, jump above this, point it down. Oh, I thought you were going to move forward a little more soonly. Okay. Probably this is the toughest one we've had of World 3 so far. Very interesting indeed, because it's also earlier on in the world, right? So it seems to have gotten easier as it's gone on. Like was my earlier... the earlier oddity I observed with the pattern of the worlds. This pattern also applies within this world. Okay, that phase did not end as soon as I was expecting. Oh my god, where'd the platforms go? I need to get up there. Okay. First time I've ever seen you spawn on the left in this phase, I don't think. Or I do think. I think. Maybe. Perhaps. Maybe I do launch a few stars while this ball is coming after me. Ah! Okay. I think if I duck and it goes over me like that, I've basically screwed myself, so I shouldn't do it. Oh, I did not mean to jump quite that high there. Oh, that was just disaster. Okie dokie. Take the next. We'll launch a bit of this. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is a bit random. Is it random or is it based on where I am, where you choose to launch your little stinger bomb, I wonder? Okay, I don't want to be this near to this one, so let's get over to the other side with you. Oh, I didn't feel like I laid it on your shoulder. Like I say, I'd rather just do that first phase hitless, because I know I can. But I'm feeling like the extra health was the right way for this. This does feel like it's going a little more smoothly. Just having given myself a few extra options, chances to make mistakes without it totally ending the run. Should just be able to bring this phase down before the stinger thing happens. Wow, all my platforms were gone in an unhelpful sort of way, and I way overestimated how much damage I'd done also. I know I didn't do it damageless, but whatever. Let's just carry on for now, so I don't lose the short-term memory of this fight. Oh, why do the platforms that are right beside them have to go away at that exact moment? Parry through... It felt an awful lot, again, like I hit the parry and it like sent me down for some reason. Anyway, this triangle one I'm still fairly bad at getting through. I also have no idea what it has to do with a bee, but it is pretty cool looking, so granted that. I did not do nearly as much damage as I was hoping for throughout all that. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more going on during this situation. And, oh, they had to just take away all my stuff then, didn't they? All my platforms. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to jump quite that high into that one either. It's going to have to stop this attack sometime soon. And are we still in phase 2? It would appear not, so I'll launch my attack here while I've got a moment. Who knows how much damage we've done, though. It could be well over halfway through here. So you actually can't hurt me while you're doing this whirly-whirly thing, so that's just free damage. while you're, like, preparing this whole situation. Maybe stars is the way for this, so I don't have to worry about stopping to aim down. I just have to worry about the fists. 2 of them going at once, though. They're so chaotic in their patterns. It's a little scary to avoid. Oh, I'm glad I was able to reach that platform. Ah! That one came from right off screen. But I was close there, right? Okay, yeah. Stars is the way for that third phase, for sure. Stopping to, like, point down is just gonna make it so easy to hit me. Alright. I feel like we've got a plan for every phase going on now. And although I am starting to feel, actually, the slightly lesser damage in how long it takes to do this first phase. It's not the end of the world by any stretch. It's not a deal breaker for this strategy for me. Parry there. Oh, I did the parry way too early, I guess. It sure felt like I did it. Well, I guess I just wasn't moving towards it at the same time. It's probably more of the issue than doing it too early. If I was going to stand still, I did it too early, for sure. Are we doing ball or triangle first? It's ball! It's ball! Okay, I'll swap to some stars. Oh, I'm avoiding the ball. Okay, no. Well, I've got a minute to hit you with all these. I will. Okay, I gotta remember that I can jump off screen to avoid stuff. Like, jump upwards. Okay, swap back to here. We're gonna do some more triangles, but I did a decent bit of damage on that first bowls thing. Okay, get way out of the way of that. Do some triangles while I'm just focusing on avoiding this, so I don't have to think about actually aiming correctly. I just get out of the way of stuff. Okay, that went pretty well. You're going in the center now? So you are. This will be a whole bunch of time to launch damage on you. No, you're doing this. I see. We've gotten to this phase already, so I can handily do a whole bunch of damage before we're starting with the plane thing, but I can also do a whole bunch of damage before you even get it down there, whilst we're in this phase, and now you're got like 2/3 done already. And I just gotta focus on not getting hit 3 times in a row by the fists. This is entirely new. I've never seen this. Okay. Fascinating. So it's either fists or that, or just when I do enough damage you swap to the buzzsaw? I'm not sure. No matter, though, because I think we've got enough of a flow here that we're about to get a knockout. Okay, sweet. And if we were going for max rank, that would entitle us to our HP bonus, which is neat. Not our super meter bonus, because I'm pretty sure I only launched the 1 beam. And did we get 3 parries? No, surely not. We only got like the 1 on the stinger. Oh, we didn't even get any. I see. But we got through it is the important thing. So yeah, doctoring that for a max rank wouldn't be all that difficult. Just make sure you parry the stingers, I guess. And maybe some of those triangles that come out of the big triangle. But yeah, that wasn't an easy fight, really. But using I think the health thing is certainly the way for that fight, because we weren't struggling to get our time ranking by any stretch. It doesn't have that much health. Rumor Honeybottoms, soul obtained. That took us about 20 minutes. It's the longest of any fight in this world so far. Here's another run and gun, why not? We'll grab it and see if we can get all our coins, and it'll be just boss fights as far as the eye can see. I think I probably do enjoy the boss fights a little more than the run and guns, but they are a nice way to break it up. Oh, I don't really need the health, do I? Why not? Well, we'll keep the health. I suppose I'm gonna start feeling it when I don't have my smoke bomb in a minute, and I'm expecting to. Why are we in like we're in like a mining canyon, are we? It doesn't feel like it fits the surrounding area of the city, but whatever. But yeah, I'm actually already feeling like, oh, okay, sorry, don't go there, is what you're saying. Go here until you're blowing the wind. Oh, I see, okay. Oh, and there's a thing behind me. Okay, this is all frightening, to be sure. Yeah, I am feeling not having the smoke bomb, actually. I'm already feeling it. I think I might turn it on after I die here, which I'm definitely going to. But man, it's nice that those stars are available to purchase from the beginning of the game, because I feel like they are probably my go-to weapon for most fights, because it just means you don't have to worry about hitting anything. Grab this and then dash. Like, you don't have to worry about aiming, you just worry about survival. Oh, okay, we're doing a fight on an elevator that's going down. This is like Metal Gear Solid 1, that bit where you're fighting the things on the elevator. Ah! If I had a smoke bomb, that probably wouldn't have killed me. You'll never bust a bluff, persevere a peak, or curb a cliff. Just give up now. Yeah, I think I would like my smoke bomb on before I forget all of its glory. Begin I shall do. Oh, right, and it's also, we're doing a lot more damage. Well, a decent bit more damage. So we'll be clearing these enemies out faster without having to wait for our lower heart-infused damage to go on. So this is much better for that reason also, because this is a really scary place to do when you're dealing little damage. Okie dokie. Yeah, dealing with the both of you at once is annoying, to be sure. I can still do it. And that goes so much faster when you don't have the heart thing. It probably is only like it takes your damage down to 90% of what it is normally, but in a game where you need to lay on a lot of hits at once, that means a lot. I kind of totally thought I got that right for a minute there. But alas, I did not. Probably spread fire's the way to go here, just to get rid of these threats before they gang up on you too much, because getting overwhelmed is how you're going to die here. Oh, a big one to get rid of. Doesn't have that much more health. Gotta be near the end of this bluff. I assume there's going to be a coin we're going to race by at some point here. I'm going to have to quickly snatch out of the air. There'll be a third coin. Yeah, there it is. Hold that one fairly handily. And we're done with this elevator. We're done with this elevator, right? Also reminds me a bit of Subspace Emissary. The way you're like on the elevator and then the camera like snaps back to the normal place once you're at the end of the elevator. Is that a pink thing that can be parried? Oh my god, this oil is jumping at me. Okay, got rid of this thing. What are these things jumping out of the ground at me? These like devil griffin things. Okay, that's the 4th coin anyway. Oh, there's a statue of Miss Chalice over there. So this big lion thing is really to get you messed up when you're like dealing with it and other enemies at once, but doesn't pose much of a threat by itself. So I've got a laser thing. I might as well just blast through you with it, I suppose. I'll make that easier to deal with. I'll swap to stars here or spread. I don't know which one I want yet. Oh my, what's going on here? A Cyclops is looking at me through a thing there. Okay, these platforms are clearly going to fall out as we try and jump on him. Let's see if I can get rid of this fire thing before we jump on him, though. Or not, maybe. Maybe that's not really possible. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, okay, this is a runaway situation. So I'm probably not trying to shoot you, I guess. I'm just trying to run away. I can't believe I fell through that. The perspective messed me up hugely there. 3, 5, 4, fum. I'm the guardian of this ruined land. I don't mean to criticize, but that didn't rhyme in the slightest. Anyway, we didn't see our final coin yet, but it can't have been too far off there, and we got all the ones before that, and I doubt we missed one. I'm pretty sure we were fairly good about getting all the ones before that. I was just about to, just managed to get rid of that one before it was a problem. Okay, maybe I can just break you before the one that quick there throws their pickaxe at me, and it'll all be good. Actually, Spread is doing wonders for a lot of this stage. Yeah, why can't your pickaxe be pink? It would be such a lovely color for a pickaxe. Spread was definitely the way for this elevator situation. I call it an elevator. It doesn't really elevate as much as it de-escalates. What would you call that? Descends, I guess. It's a descendator, not an elevator. Poof. A descender, I guess. I don't know why I'm going for the wordplay while I'm also trying to do this. That seems like a good way to get killed, doesn't it, Admiral? No, my coin! It's a good way to miss a coin, anyway. Even the stars, with being less damage than the spread fire, if they're not impacted by the heart thing, can deal some fine damage to these sods. So I don't have to... Oh my god, why is the pickaxe chasing me forever? I thought it went back to them, I guess, only if they're not dead. Okay, I don't actually have to get off this platform, because the wind isn't blowing back faster than I can outrun it, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, laying on the spread fire here. I'm glad this isn't one of those games that, like, has an achievement for your accuracy, or, like, a ranking for your accuracy. So you have to, like, just randomly stop shooting so that you don't get a bad accuracy ranking. That would be really annoying. So I'm not super fond of when that happens. Seems like that first fire thing is always pink, and then the second one always isn't. It's weird that one seems to follow a pattern when I don't feel like they normally do. I got one of my 3 required berries for a good rank. Oh boy, about to get ganged up on here. Right, we're on the lookout for this coin, which is about to show up, I think. Don't want to miss that. That would be very sad. There it is. Okie dokie, and we survived that. Oh, we got hit once earlier in this stage, which isn't ideal. I will blast just through you, because this thing gets rid of you easily enough, and doesn't seem like we want any good damage. Oh, can I just run into you while you're dying? I can. Doesn't hurt me. Doesn't seem like we want to save any super meter for that Cyclops thing. That's just going to be... Wait, how do I get this? Oh, I could just, at the apex of my jump. Cyclops thing seems like it's going to be mostly just run away, so I don't need to save any meter for it, it would appear. The meter is mostly for getting rid of enemies in the in-between zones. I should be able to quickly enough get rid of you. What was the thing that you did again? Oh, you spat these oil things at us, so really want to just take care of you quickly before it's any trouble. And as for you, it's just a matter of running away from you segment here. So let's be sure to do that. I'll just swap to the star. I don't know how I'm missing these platforms. The way they're like angled at an isometric angle instead of just being straight on is really confusing for some reason. Ooh, fire! Be nice! The fire was almost not nice there for a second. Got it. There's definitely got to be some awful coin you have to grab in the middle of this, though, so let's be sure to grab it as we go. Okay. Oh, the lower path is so much scarier. Okay, again, a situation where I was sure I was going to land on that. That's a bit annoying. I wish these were just a bit more straight on. I think because what it's tripped me up is the lefternmost point of it is in the background. So it only becomes solid halfway between the back wall and the front wall, if you see what I mean. But I'm thinking of it in 2 dimensions, so I'm like, I just gotta get to the lefternmost point of it. Especially moving quickly, it's hard to wrap one's mind around. Wouldn't really be a problem if it was isometric the other way, I guess. Like if it was angled going away from the camera, such that the lefternmost point was jump-onable, I suppose? I don't know, it's just a weird way to do it. I don't feel like any other platforms in this game have had that problem with me yet. But anyway, we'll get the hang of it, and it doesn't insta-kill you to fall off, so it's like, we'll be alright. In other words. Okay, I was pointing at the fire for most of that, so I didn't get that one done in the time frame I was expecting to, so we lost a hit early on here, which feels bad, man, but... Well, alas. We've been getting better at the later portions of it, so... okay, he says. That was just abysmal all around. Let's just start again. I should be able to get to the elevator without taking damage. You know, these minor things are a little intense. Because I see how it is. They call the thing back with their hand to them. So it only boomerangs to them if they are in a position to bring their hand back up, i.e. if they are extant and alive. Explains why it was confusing me before. Does this rock thing actually hurt me to touch it? Like, should I just be holding right to keep as close to it as possible? I'm not sure. Oop. I thought the weight would descend faster to the point that I would duck under that pickaxe, but it wasn't so. I know I took a hit and I said I wanted to get to the elevator hit list, but it's fine, I guess. We'll just do this. Okay, gotta remember about 2/3 of the way down is when we gotta grab the coin. I thought for sure that would sail over my head. Alright, this has not been one of our most exemplary showings on this running gun stage so far. Coin's just gotta be right around here. There it is. Oh, I said it was closer to 2/3 of the way down. That's not even slightly accurate. It's more like 85% of the way down. Okay, you spit the oil thing, but if I'm fast enough, then you don't even get a chance to, but I should have also covered my back. That would have been smart. Okay. This might be the hardest running gun we've done yet. Because the funhouse was tricky, right? But it wasn't actually all that difficult when you got right down to it. But this one is difficult. There are patterns that cooperate in difficult and scary ways. Specifically, these minor things are the bane of my existence. Oh, okay, actually that one was only starting to call back its hand, but it was enough to bring that pickaxe back at it. Oh my god, how can you even throw it that kind of angle? Doesn't make any sense. Does this thing hurt you to touch? Yes, okay, so don't get that close. Got it. Good to know. This has been a helpful information gathering attempt. Now let's try for real. Okay, so if you get rid of these things, they just come back in a minute? Am I reading that correctly? Yeah, okay. Good to know. Sorry, now for an actual attempt. These things are scary enough on their own, but the fact that they respawn is pretty intense. It's weird. It feels like when they're calling their pickaxe back, they don't blink like they're taking damage, but they must still be because they can die in that state. Okay, this is the one. I don't like avoiding these things while we're on these weights. That's scary indeed. I don't have to worry about this one that's spawning behind me if I just get rid of this thing quickly enough to not have to worry about dodging that pickaxe. Oh, they can't even really throw the pickaxe that far anyway. So I was worrying over nothing anyway, all those times. Yeah, this thing plus these scale system freaks me out. But we're getting there. Okay. So the elevator I haven't struggled that much with. If I'm going for the parries, it's definitely a little harder, but the parries do seem to be on a consistent pattern of on-off, right? Whether it's pink or not. I kind of wish more stuff in the game was like that, actually. So that means I can parry this one, can't parry the other ones. Can also get rid of you before you even blow the fire, which would be nice. Blow the fire is a weird way to put it. Breathe fire, more like. I guess you are blowing the fire. Can I get this parry? No. I just wanted it for my super meter. Okay, so I can get rid of you easily enough without taking a hit if I just do that, so I don't need to waste my super on you yet, which is nice, because I can use it on the next one, where I'm a little more overwhelmed because more stuff has been going on in the interim. Oh, there's also you going on. But you're not difficult to get rid of while I'm fighting these things, because these things take no hits whatsoever to get rid of. These sort of half-griffin things I'm dealing with. What is that? There's a satyr? Is that the thing I'm looking for? The person that's it's like a half-demon, half-goat creature thing? Not 100% sure if that's the right word for it. But anyway, swap to stars, so I could just be launching attacks anywhere. Try to land on them after I feel like I need to for these platforms. Like, just carry it a little further than I feel like I need to. Get the coin when it asks us to go down for it in a minute here. Jump over that fire, just give it a wide gap. This isn't going too quickly. I think that the coin was right here, right? So I'll jump down for it. Missed the platform, but it's alright. Didn't kill us just yet. Wait for that fire, poof over here. Jump up here. This is maybe about the furthest we've made it. That was the last coin as well, right? So this is going to be the situation where you get to the end of this auto-scrolling and you win. Yeah, another situation where I thought for sure I'd land on that. We were quite close there. That's a tricky one because I have to jump to see if I think I'm going to make it, and then if I'm not going to make it, I have to boost. But if I've left it too long, the boost is going to carry me too far past the platform. So that's very much trying that. Those the platforming segments with those platforms that are angled like away from the camera like that, or toward the however you choose to describe them as being angled. Okay, nothing's calling it back, but I'll just get rid of them before it's an issue. Get the coin quickly, and then jump over this, and then get rid of that. Then stay in here and do this before the next one comes and throws a pickaxe up my patootie. Because that would be not ideal. Pickaxing the patootie is not the ideal way to adventure for any individual. This is, I'm going to focus more on self-preservation than... I swear I just held up there, and he, like, yeeted himself off the cliff. That does not feel like my fault, but it's fine. I guess in some distal way, from the edge of the galaxy, there is some logic that accounts that says that me holding up means he should have run right. Either that or my controller is just a little funny. Because I'm almost positive that I did not hit right at any point during that event, but it's fine. It's not making me run to the right now when I hold up, but it's fine. But it's fine. It's all fine, the coin! It's not fine to miss the coin.
Here goes.
Anyway. Yeah, stars is actually probably the way for these minor dealios. Everything else in this level is basically like use the spread fire, but getting rid of these things, stars, is probably the way. Get away from me. These fire things have a whole bunch of health, though. That's kind of horrifying. Oh yeah, stars way easier. I have to worry about dodging way less because it gets rid of them way faster, and that turns this thing to rubble. We move it on. Swap to stars. Gets rid of this thing that's on the other end of these two scale things. Doesn't catch me off guard with that. Get the second coin. On the elevator bus without taking a hit. Spread fire for everything else. First one is parryable. Oh, how about that timing, hey? I was gonna say pretty psychic, but more just evidence of good learning. Okay, never mind. It's not as patterns as I thought when you can parry the fires and when you can't. Okay. It doesn't really matter for... it's only for my rank that I would care about these parries. It's not really like building the super meter is going to be super helpful for this because I only needed one more super before the end of this. And even then, I don't really need it. It just makes it slightly more convenient to get rid of this thing. Which I can even get rid of without a super if I'm fast, but just for the second one, it's a little nicer to have the super because it goes by quickly. Or because there are enemies attacking from behind already by that point, where they haven't had time to really gang up on you before you get to that first one. So I can do this and just get rid of you easily enough with this. And it's all dandy and good, and we swap to stars, and now time to do the Cyclops situation again. Really placing a special emphasis on getting real far into these platforms, farther than I think I need to be sure that we don't slip through the parts that are background elements. Okay, I almost jumped there without really getting a proper running start, and it would have been bad. This fire does not feel like it gave me enough time to avoid it, but it's fine. Nor do I remember it being there, actually. But never mind it. Grab this coin. Poof over here. Okay, I mean, you can poof and go backwards, I guess, so I shouldn't be afraid to poof, worrying that I'm going to overshoot, really. Anyway, that was the last coin, right? Yeah, there was an instance where I was able to poof and go backwards, so I've got to be near the end of this. That was my last hit I can take before it's all over for me, so I got to really not be taking any more dumb hits. Is that the end, though? Boom! Oh, I thought that swipe it did was going to hit me. Get every coin in all the levels. Coffers full! I mean, they're not that full because I'm going to spend them all, but... Oh my. Didn't quite make the time ranking on that one though, hey? Interesting. Some of that's unavoidable because that last part's an auto-scroller, but some of it was definitely because I took up my time on the scales. I'm only by 4 seconds, if I'm believing what I heard on the internet, that you can get the max rank with 2 minutes 10. And if it has to be below 2 minutes, only 14 seconds. I can tighten that up a little bit. Mugman. Could have been so much worse. But yeah, 2 not insubstantial encounters we've had this episode so far. So it's looking like we'll take down one more boss, and the next episode will probably be the remaining 3 bosses in the world. And the episode after that, we're off to the finale, my friends. Which I assume is at least King Dice and the Devil. So it's at least 2 fights, but maybe more. Hello! Ah, that Wolfgang. Always taking 10 notes to express 2 notes worth of music. He has no conception of what I mean by less is more. I know you agree with me. Go convince that tin-eared clock. He won't listen to me anymore. Is it a boss fight I'm doing? Dr. Call's robot in Junkyard Jive. Well, I have no idea what you're talking about with some music situation, but I'm gonna fight a robot now, and maybe I'll deal with your problem later, friend. Oh, I could have gone to the store and bought some more stuff. Ah, I see. It is a plane mission. So let me go spend some coin in the store. I mean, I'm kind of just assuming that there is a way to get all the items in inventory, which would insinuate that there is another way. There are more ways to get coins, which, I mean, it would have to be, because some of these guns you only get by buying the other ones first. Anyway, I can only get one of these items no matter what I get, even if I get the cheapest one, unless I get this whetstone and another 3 coin charm appears. Ah, why not? I'll just grab the twin heart, shall we? Heart ring, parry for HP. Gain 1 HP for your first, third, and 6th parry. Oh, Fascinating. So if I had gotten Whetstone, this one probably would have appeared for 3 and I could have gotten it. That's actually quite cool. Because I'm guessing that means that if you go back up to 3 HP using the heart ring, that you still get the HP bonus. In which case, this is basically just a better heart upgrade. Because you don't lose your damage any. So your time's still going to be easy enough to make. And in fact, it's even better than the single heart badge because you could potentially heal thrice, giving you an effective max health of 6. Although 6 parries is difficult to make, but 1 and 3 isn't bad. And if you're going for the HP bonus, it's probably because you're going for max rank, in which case you're gonna try for 3 parries anyway, right? That heart ring definitely comes across as something I would want now that I've run out of stages to get more coins from. But as I say, I'm imagining you can rescue people, you can do little side quests and earn coins from them. Therefore, since some people seem to have some requests for you. Anyway, back to strategizing here. Back to our game plan. I love this just tiny little shack. Has this giant robot fight in it because it takes you to the junkyard. If we're going to be in the plane, then the smoke bomb will do us no good. I don't know if the automatic parry works in the plane. So let's say we'll go for coffee rather than increase our max health here and lower our damage. Let's keep our damage good and just get our mana slowly charging. It seems sensible to me. That it does work in the plane mission, right? Yeah, it sure seems to. Okay, sorry, I forgot. What are my buttons? How do I shoot again? Oh, that's right, square to shoot. I was just looking at that to make sure it was actually charging us. Oh, okay, that's not dealing any damage. So what am I supposed to shoot? Just the doctor? When they come out of the head? Oh no, I'm supposed to shoot this antenna thing? Am I dealing any damage here? I can't actually tell. Oh my god, avoid. Bonk this thing to make it stop doing whatever it was doing. Oh, okay, I am dealing damage to it, it's just not blinking. Or no, my thing is charging because because I got the coffee. I actually don't know if I've done any damage yet. We've got a supercharge though, so let's try running. Well, that didn't go super well. Might have done a little damage. Was I actually making any progress there? That's what I thought. Objective complete, target scrapped. What the hell am I trying to shoot here? Oh, it is the top. Okay, I'm trying to shoot that thing off the top of its head. I was not cognizant of that earlier. Okay, so really avoid the laser, but also these little drone things are trouble. Because they get right up at the top where you're trying to be. So I guess I'm going to probably be doing a lot of damage with my super here. Oh, there goes your antenna. What am I bonking now then? Oh, okay. Phase change. Now that I actually knew what I was shooting. Didn't take too long. I've got my super charging up. Yeah, this coffee surcharges it actually quite fast. Ah, right, I forgot this thing circles around to... Oh, wow, that was just abysmal. Oh, I lied. I didn't actually make a phase change there when I broke that antenna thing off. Okay, the progression of this fight is confusing. I never know what I'm shooting at any given moment. But this is definitely doing something, so... Okay, I was trying to game that by leaving it to a little longer, but don't do that. You Dr. Wily wannabe! I'll get you yet! Okay, and get out of the way. And get back. What? Oh, the laser was still there, I guess. That was focused. You focus on the drones at that point. I guess I can get rid of some of the drones by dropping bombs down below me, huh? That's probably a smart thing to do. To make it so that no one's attacking me too much while I'm going out. It's kind of difficult to do, actually. Oh, I see. I'm breaking off different parts of you. So I can do the hand, I can do the thing that in your gut there, and I can do this head beam. Head beam kind of sucks, so I kind of like to get rid of it soon. Oh, the magnet draws me towards it. That's horrifying. So I guess it's like once I get rid of the first 3 things, we go to that miniature second phase. But I really definitely want to get rid of this head antenna first, because it sucks being at the top here while the things are... coming at you from below, but maybe I should be doing it with bombs, huh? I don't really have a sense of damage per second, which one is being more efficient, but maybe this one, you know, and I can swap to attacking that lower thing in between dropping 3 bombs in this thing, so it's not that bad. Okay, yeah, that got rid of it pretty fast. So I'm back to bullets for now. Go in for the parry on this thing. Oh boy, these drones that come up from the bottom are trouble. Okay, so actually that's something I can get rid of by wrecking this sort of trapdoor thing at your bottom side there, huh? Okay. Ow! So that was 3 parts, now your heart pops out. So we get rid of that, and then we're at the end of this phase? Okay. So actually, I take it back. The laser beam is not the thing I want to get rid of first. It's this gate at the bottom that ejects those awful nightmare monsters. But I gotta be careful of the beam while I'm doing that. Okay, there we go. Nightmare monsters no longer ejected. Oh boy, okay. So the middle spawns the bombs and I tried to parry that thing when I can't parry it. Spawns the bombs and these pink disc things that you parry, I guess. So maybe it makes the most sense to actually just go bottom to top. I'm not sure. Stay well out of that laser. No, I think bottom then top then middle. Okay, because I hate hate dealing with these, I had no way to get rid of that. Oh no, maybe, do bombs come out of that thing once you've blown it up, I guess, maybe. I don't know what the best, order to do these things in is, but I know which ones I don't like, and that's most of them. Okay, this thing is just about gone now. Just a few more bombs will take care of it. Oh, that just did a chain reaction there. I didn't like that. Okay, so there's that thing in the chest there. Let's try and bomb it. Bang! It'll do a lot of damage maybe in this phase. Not quite. These nuts and bolts that come out of it are pretty scary. But, oh, okay, I wasn't expecting it to launch its face at me. Malfunction, malfunction. I see why that phase is small. Okay, this is more like the kind of difficulty curve I was expecting from a World 3, I gotta say. More than what we were witnessing in the first two boss fights we did of World 3. Those were much, much easier than all this. I should really be alternating between that laser thing and the lower down gate here. When the laser thing goes out to me, I go for the lower one. That's how I should do it. Okay, now your face is a cannon of bolts and nuts again. Oh, okay, I see. I can trigger the bomb early, but blowing it up does not make it not deal damage to me. So I want to stop shooting if it's in front of me, in other words. Alright, I want to use my super bomb on the heart thing here. Ba-bang! Should get another one of those before the end of the thing. Nice of it to give me some invincibility for that. I don't think I've ever seen its arms come from the side like that. Oh, I did not realize those were projectiles. I thought that was just aesthetic. Okay, so that thing comes launching out and then does what? Just flies around for a bit. And you damage it a little. It doesn't have much health this phase, I'm hearing. Its own bombs can't run into it, unfortunately. But you do have to get rid of this thing at some point. Which would help if you didn't miss with every bomb you tried. Okay. Yeah, this phase doesn't just end by itself. You do have to deal damage. But I understand why they made it a very small amount of damage, because it's hard to hit during this. Okay. That was just not well done at all. Alright, probably use the bullets for that, because it's hard to try and get the arc on it. Okay, so launch into this, and then when it does those for us, we drop down and do bombs on the center thing here, and then go back up while the laser is about to miss us. It's a shame that the laser blocks my projectiles. I should just about bring that laser thing down. Just about bring the gate that spits these things out down, and weave in and out of all this. Ouch. If I'd done that a little earlier, it would have been so much easier. Just about got our supercharge. This will let us charge it, and then we can swoop in and do that. Just about get rid of the heart. So we've got a bit of an idea what to do for phase 1. The magnet showed up for like half a second and then didn't. I'm thinking for this head, we want to just when it arcs below us, like here, just get a few shots in like that. Probably trying to do it with the bombs is gonna make our life harder. Were I to guess? That explosion stays around for a while. Maybe I throw in one of the EX shots here while it's there. Like, oh no, that's way too slow. Can I launch it while I'm moving so I can go? Man, I just want to get a bit of practice on that, but those bombs make it so hard. The bombs that if you shoot them, they do bad stuff. Okay, that's, now we bomb the lower gate. Parry this. Bomb the lower gate until the laser targets us down here. Then we go back up and target it. It's a shame you can't really do any damage to anything while the laser's out there, because it blocks all your projectiles. Missed the parry on this. That was just a messy bout altogether. Didn't manage to get rid of that thing as much as I was expecting to. Okay, there's our super charge. Got hit by those things. Yeah, those bombs where if you shoot them, they blow into that huge explosion. Sure do suck. I don't feel like not laying on the shoot button the entire time, though. Oh, I forgot to get out of the way of the head. I sure would like to see phase 3. I bet phase 3 is real exciting. Okay, get out of the way of that. Dropping the bombs down here. Oh, I'm kind of hitting both of the vital on the belly and the chest at the same time if I do that, huh? That was not a good way to dodge that. By which I mean to say it did not work at all. It's kind of a shame that its own projectiles don't blow up its own little drones and stuff that like that way that you would expect, though. I can't believe that parry went through it. That was so bizarre. Anyway, these bombs seem to hit both the chest and the belly at the same time. So if I just try this again, and a little less poorly, probably laying into you with bullets is easier. Drop the bombs when I'm down here, but lay into bullets on the laser thing. I don't know why I did that like that. I should have hung around down there for a little longer. Get this gate gone, please. Gone, please. Lay some bullets down under this thing. Go for the parry in a minute. Once I got the antenna gone. Super is charged. We'll do a little more damage here. Oh, I thought I had 1 health for some reason. So I thought that should have killed me, but I survived it by using the bomb. But no, I took damage and then used the bomb. Well, get out of the way of the head, for sure. Coffee's about to charge my super. I want to see if I can... I don't know if you can shoot it while moving, because I've never had really cause to use it. So can I do this to do that? Ah, I can indeed. So that probably got us some good damage. Oh yeah, that ended that phase, like, instantly. Okay, that's worth doing. I'm going to launch some bombs onto you, but I don't know what I'm doing in this phase yet. Oh, okay. Some of these are red, some of them are pink. That's hard to distinguish quickly. Okay, so there are gates we have to avoid while going through here. Wow. And that's the phase that has the most health. I have the perfect equation to hinder your evasion. Probably dropping bombs in is best there for when we go above the electric gates, but there's a lot of little stuff going on there. And unfortunately, those red projectiles are the same color as the background, so I'll never see them coming. But it's fine. Parry this, drop a few more bombs down here, and laser, bullet, rapid fire bullet this thing up here. Swap back to bombs. Got, the laser has such a big hitbox. So mean. Get rid of that. Oh, I didn't actually get rid of the belly gate and all that. Now the heart's free, but I got magneted backwards, which was unfortunate. It was all very unfortunate. This is a very tough plane mission here. Maybe I should go hearts, hey? What am I doing instead? I'm doing coffee, which is helping me with the super. Which is nice, but you know what? I probably am going to want it for the later phase, actually. And I'll definitely have one charge there. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna swap health, actually. Or do I want to swap health? Actually, I take that back. I like the idea of doing one super on that first phase, and then we'll have another one building for that final phase, even if I don't get the parries. Coffee was... I feel like coffee is the way. Okay, get out of the way of that. Drop bombs onto these two. Parry this thing. Bullets this while it's charging the laser. Weave in between these things, get rid of that laser, get rid of the gate in the belly now, please. Hopefully get through all this before the magnet comes to ruin everything. And, my bomb charged. If I had gotten the bomb charged a little sooner, we wouldn't have had to get hit by that other scary bomb. Get out of the way of this thing. Right, I guess if I'm hoping to have the supercharged for the final phase, I should not, right, this makes me move faster. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, the bombs can blow each other up? Okay, I guess I want that to happen rather than me shooting them, maybe. And what I was getting at was if I want to supercharge for the last phase, maybe I shouldn't use like an EX shot on this phase. I should just do it all with bullets. We'll just barely got out of the way of that. Hard to say if this is going to waste so much time that it kind of completely negates the point, though. But I guess any time I'm spending with the coffee equipped, it's charging my super, so... It's not a total loss. It's got to be the end of that phase, right? Yeah, just about. Go away, bombs! Okay, nearly got a full supercharge. Okay, gotta avoid the electric gate while parrying this. Oh, my hand went right through that. That's so sad.
This match will get red hot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not really getting accustomed to or good at any phase of this just yet. It's kind of exciting, actually. It's all just a bit difficult and tense the entire time. This particular fight. It's quite well designed, though. There's nothing really aside from that projectile that I totally just parried and didn't give it to me at the end of the last attempt there. It's pretty well put together, this whole thing. These bombs that where you blow them up and it's bad for you if you're close by are really a scary projectile and really well thought out. I could probably risk one EX shot just to hasten along this phase a little. I think that's probably not a bad move. I'm going into it with more than one health this time, so I feel a little more emboldened. Just throw this here. Oh, I didn't get quite as many hits out on it as I was hoping for, but probably did a little bit of damage. I won't hazard another one. I'll just let my supercharge for final phase. That'll be the end of that. Get rid of this bomb as well. Throw a few bombs on you while I've got a minute before you start blasting me with electric gates and things. Launch back to normal bullets. My super is charging any minute now. It'll be ready, I'm sure. Get rid of this electric gate. Throw some bombs down. Okay, I'm getting a little more used to the kind of dodging all this. But what other attacks do you have? Blue diamond. I don't know how to deal with. At least it's easy to tell the parryable ones apart with this situation, though. Should have swapped that back to the bullets a little sooner. Okay. So far doing this phase hitless until I did that stupid thing. But we've got one of these now, so as long as it doesn't blow me up prematurely, I can ram it into that. Okay. I think I didn't hit him with the full blast, but a decent bit of blast did I hit you with. Another parryable one here. Some good meter filling. Actually, I should probably just be launching some EX shots in here at the moment. Oh, I've got a minute, hey? I'm probably not going to charge up another full super before the end. Surely we're near the end now, right? Gotta be close to the end. A knockout's coming. There we go. Okay. Had a little more health than I was expecting there. I didn't notice its lab code fell off. Anyway, that's taken care of. That. So we're good there. I managed the time ranking in the end as well. Most of my problem was just I got hit a lot in that one, actually. Oh, that HP bonus. That was a pretty well played battle on our part. I'm really coming to love this victory theme. Mugman. It's unlocked a parking garage for us. Dr. Call's Robot Soul. Dr. Call. Dr. Call's Robot. I'm actually not 100% sure if there's a pun going on there. Or any form of wordplay. But bing, bam, boom! Some more progress has been made in World 3. So as I say, owing to no super long fights next time, it looks like next time we'll be cleaving out these last 3 fights of this world and it'll be on to the finale. This game is blazing by, but I tell you, every bit of it's quality. Well, except for some minute issues I have with World 1 and the odd thing here and there. This game is just dense. It's just dense concentration. It's just a concentrated glob of quality gameplay. And game design all smushed together. What a joy. I'll be so sad when it's over. But we've got a ways to go before that, since I am planning to max rank everything. I believe I mentioned the plan earlier, but just to reiterate, we'll take down World 3 and then clear the finale, and then I'll go do the DLC immediately after the final boss. And then once we've done all the DLC, I'll go back to try and max rank everything. This game still has like 20 more achievements we have yet to get, so it's clearly not just, I'm sure there's gonna be one for clear every boss in Inkwell Isle 3. There's gonna be one for clear the finale, clear the DLC, I assume. And then I assume there'll be, like, get max rank in all the missions, but then there have got to be, like, 15 more for doing, like, fun, weird stuff, I imagine. So if after we've got all the max ranks, which I'm kind of optimistically hoping I'll manage, there are still a bunch of achievements. Like I said before, I might go for a full 100%, depending on how where we're at. Yeah, I guess there is a mountain sort of in the background of this whole city situation, so I shouldn't have been surprised that there was, like, a sort of quarry episode in between that. Oh, this is interesting. You can't walk down to the left through here. Oh, you can. You have to go right. Wait, you have to, like, wiggle it. And then eventually it sees fit to let you through. It's very weird. But why not? Let's just see where we're off to next. Ooh, a theater. Ooh, exciting. Oh, and I better talk to you, because otherwise I'll be sure it's something that I have. Oh, are you the one who makes 10 notes out of 2? So Ludwig's been filling your mugs with his less is more drivel, eh? Keep talking to that fool, and soon nothing will sound right to you. Don't say I didn't warn you. I sure wonder what that's meant to tell me. I think some rhetoric might have just gone sailing over my head. Oh yeah, the ghost ship. I haven't done yet. And we kind of loop this all back together. Ghost ship, the theater, and I guess we won't see who's next until we take care of one or both of those. Probably the theater is what gains access to this next area. And the ghost ship just gets you a staircase or a ladder here. Why don't you take a moment under the sun there, Mugman? I know you've only got like a day to do all this, but some R&R is important. Catch your breath. But Mugman and I will be seeing you next time, because that is all the time we have for now. The next video on the channel is going to be some more Persona 3 Portable, and thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! Project could be really helpful in a lot of fights, I feel like. I should probably look into getting one of those cards at some point. Yeah, can I have any darkness or light spells? Anyway. That's this here, right? It wasn't very large. So I'll find my way to the stairs, and then assuming it's a mini boss